Monday. This is game 4. Naptown Knightmare, they played the first game. The Pack, they played the second game. Both these teams probably a little cold. So at least it's an even playing field. 13 minutes on the clock. Referee Alex Betts calling for the ball drop. About to begin action. And we begin. Wow, Howell off to the races. Deflected by Baird. Howell into the corner. Pursued by Baird. Hot pass out to Nestor. Point. Back to Howell, but he couldn't catch the hot one. Howell has it again. Got Rudy behind the net. Looking for trouble up front. No. Miller. Stylish save by Greco. Thought that was in, but just a nice casual glove save. Face up on the near side. Rudy Lyon taking the face off against Matt Scardine. Ball dropped by referee Zach Betts. Face off one by the Knightmare. Nestor tip deep over to Sowers. Sowers shoots. Finds bodies. Flips around over to Rudy. Sowers cycling in front. Batted to the side. Miller pulling up. Has plenty of time. Rink-wide pass intended for Kohlmeyer. Finds him. Now we have a rush. Him and Matt Scardine. Scardine gets a shot. Goalie has it, but he doesn't know where. It was hilarious.
What was?
That.
Oh, yeah.
The goalie had it, but he didn't know that he had it. Howell rips it. Oh, can't fight. Sowers can't quite get a shot. He was right place. Kohlmeyer pursued by Rudy, gets it over to Scardine. Scardine over to Miller. Miller, plenty of room. Only has Kelly in front of him. Just enough defense to steer that shot wide. Over to Scardine, beautiful pass. Shoots wide into the corner. Kohlmeyer hustles on the sideboards. Still kept in by Baird. Baird rips it. Doesn't quite get to the net. Nice pass by Nestor over to Sowers. Sowers looking for... Ooh, just misses Cooper McCarty. He holds up. Pike and Sowers battling. There's a deep for Sundstrom. Sundstrom, you have a streaking... Oh, thought he was going to find Sowers there. Sundstrom looking for Sowers again. Pike breaks it up. Over to Miller. Miller, Kohlmeyer. Bowling flips it in. We are onside. Nice heads up there by Cooper McCarty. Digging it out. Pike has it in the corner. He spies Miller up on the sideboards. Nice little board flip over to Miller. Ball deep onside. Oh, we have an icing. Must have dumped it just prior to that red line. We have an icing all the way down here. Looks like this will be a face-off between Summers and Sundstrom. Who won the face-off is retained by the Knightmare. Bowling dumps it deep. Baird tried to have it. Bowling has it back on his stick. Over his D partner. Decker puts it in deep to Cooper McCarty. Missing the pass. Sundstrom picking up the rebound. Oh! Looking for Torres in front of the net. Can't quite have it. Still loose. Decker unable to contain it. Bowling hustling back. His D partner. Decker pursued by Kohlmeyer. He's better get rid of it. Sidestep temporarily, but Miller able to get a piece of that. Keep it in offensive zone. Good hustle. Oh, good stick by Jordan Bowling. Another pop to deep right to the stick of Summers. Summers putting it on net. Hit by Decker. Decker can't get it through Miller. Kohlmeyer fires. Good hard shot at the top of the chest. Nice pass after the point man. Fike with that wooden stick. Gives it a shot. Can't quite get through the net. Out of the zone. We will likely have an icing. And you do. Face off all the way down here in the Knightmare zone. .740 remaining here in the first period. Still a scoreless game. Game 4, May 12, 2025. Summers unable to get it into the net. Let's see if we have another shot. Ooh, just wide. Loose ball in the sideboards. Torres there in pursuit. Torres looking for his line mate. Finds him eventually. Blauman dumping it deep. See if Torres can get there. No, Blauman pursues his own rebound. Over to Rudy. Rudy with a quick shot. Fires it wide. Nestor with the rebound. Dumps it further deep. Rudy gets the rebound. Looking for Torres in front. Torres wide open. No longer. Almost deflected in, but wide. Big pressure there by Summers. Nice little one-handed stick play. Sigler catching up to the onside. Beautiful pass to Sigler. Sigler. Can't glove it down cleanly. Oh, good effort there made by the winger. There's Howell off to the races. He's going to try to get around Fike. Let's see if he can. Deflected, got a piece of that shot, but still gloved down by Greco. Face off in the far corner. Break, Howell on the attack. He's got Sowers with him. Sowers with the rebound. No. Baird may have just saved the goal. Back to Rudy. Rudy over to Sowers. Sowers. Looking in front. More shots. Nice play by Scardine getting out of harm's way. Looking for Sigler. Still in the zone. Sowers catches it. Sowers with a quick shot. Saved by Greco. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the first period. Still scoreless. 0 Pack. 0 Knightmare. Face off, one back to Decker. Decker, plenty of time. Opts to pass it over to Sowers. Sowers has Rudy in front. No, deflected. Kohlmeyer gets chased. Bowling. Bowling comes out with it. Looking to make something happen. Trying to force it through in a physical contest with Baird. Back out to the point man. Howell covering point. Gets it in deep. Nice pass over to Rudy. Cycling the puck. Looking for Bowling. Bowling! Bowling to Sowers with a diving goal. Beautiful play. Knightmare come out to the lead 1-0 based on the strength of goal by Sowers. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the period. Now we have a 1-goal lead. Knightmare. Bowling chasing after. No icing on the call. Cooper McCarty just straight up misses it. Over to Baird, but still giving chase. Cooper McCarty never gives up in the forecheck. Beautiful play there. And now he's in the, he had his head on a swivel. What's that pass? Good play by Berlin trying to lift up that stick. 3-on-1 if they hurry. No. Turned right back over. Sundstrom carries it. Sundstrom pass off the board to himself. He's got Cooper in time. Here's Torres. Loose. There we go. Loose ball in front of the net. Sundstrom. Okay, we have a no-goal call. Looking like referee Zach Betts is saying that Greco had the ball covered before the bang-in goal. Sundstrom not pleased. Refs conversing. They're also brothers. Okay. The team's waiting with bated breath. What's the call? Goal under review. Ball on the ice is overturned. We have a 2-0 game. Knightmare goal. That one scored by Sundstrom. Kirk Sundstrom. From back at it. Saved by Greco, covered by Greco. Making sure he's got it this time. We'll watch it, hold on. Here comes Summers with a full head of steam. Pass it to Big Boy, no shot. Pulls up on the sideboards. Looking for Summers around. Maybe the give and go right in front. Nope, unable to get it back. Cooper McCarty gathers it up. Looking for Blautman. Pursued. Baird keeps it in the zone. Nice play there by the defenseman. And has it looking to put the pack up. Or at least get them on the board. Sundstrom. Ooh, Yonan unable to get that one. Blautman gets a shot wide of the net. There in front. Yeah, coverage new. You see Nate Miller running up there. Lyon back to his point man. Over to Kelly. Kelly shoots it wide into the corner, pursued by Scardine. Risky line there, but finds Baird nonetheless. Miller has it, fires, unable to get to the net. Nestor has it, and we are back on the attack. Blautman. He's got Howell streaking towards the net. Howell looking to get his own rebound, tips it to the point man. Nice play. Kelly mishandles, but eventually gets it to Lyon. Lyon over to Howell. He's got 12 in front of the net, but not quite open. Miller gets the ring around and has nobody on him. Beautiful pass over the big boy. Scardine looking for action for the net. Billy sprawls out. Rudy Lyon going the other way. He's got Miller and Scardine on his tail. Opts to dump it deep. No icing. Rudy goes for the change. Yonan, plenty of time. Fires it. Gives it. Back to the Knightmare. Ball still onside. Now it's deep in the zone. Baird getting chased. Pursued by Sundstrom. That buzzes the end of the first period. 2-0 is the lead for the Knightmare. Begin intermission 1. We'll be back. End of intermission 1. We have 13 fresh minutes on the clock. Here we are in the second period, May 12th, 2025. Game 4, Naptown Knightmare versus the Pack. Currently, the Knightmare enjoying a 2-goal lead. 2 whole periods left to play. 26 minutes left in regulation, 13 on this fresh period. As referee Zachary Betts prepares to drop the ball. Checking on the goalies, make sure everybody's ready. And we begin play. Face off, won by the Knightmare. Back to Bowling. Bowling pursued by Kohlmeyer. Dumps it on the sideboard. Hal has it with the entry into the zone. Finds it onside. Greco grabs a piece of it, but it hits the net. Shot is up and out of play for a face-off. Went to the scoreboard there for you at home, 2-0. Just under 13 to play here. We just started the second period if you're just joining us. Kohlmeyer gets it over the zone, but it is... I believe the call is icing. I think Kohlmeyer dumped it prior to the red line. Sundstrom taking the face-off against 17 Summers. Pack win the face-off over the fight. Baird to Sigla. Sigla playing forward at the moment. Sigla pulls up. Defended by Decker. Dumps it into the corner for Summers. Back to Sigla. Sigla unable to get it back. And here we are the other way around. Then Summers gives it to Sundstrom. Sundstrom in the charge. He has Howell with him. Howell picking up the change. Dumps it right behind the net over to Sundstrom. Sundstrom looking in front of the net. Howell. Nope. Misses him. Decker, can he keep it in his zone? Nope. Pursued by Scardine. Scardine has it. Now it's a 2-on-1 with him and Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer shoots his post. Loose ball. Play is still alive. Scardine like falling in front of the net. Looking for Kohlmeyer. Now we've got a battle in the corner. Bowling looking to turn it the other way. Got a piece. Cookie McCarty got a piece. There is no... This is waved off. All right, we have a waved off icing call there. Cookie McCarty a little confused, and so am I. Nonetheless, face off down here, near side. Knightmare zone. Scardine takes a drop against Rudy Lyon. Knightmare control the drop. Right in front of the net. Kind of a risky play, but Ben Sowers has it. Racing through the neutral zone. He's got Cooper McCarty with him. Rudy Lyon, late man. Cooper missed the pass. Retrieves it in the corner. Back to Rudy. Rudy defended against by Scardine. Screws in the front high slot. Misses. Almost hits Decker for the extra. Oh, that would have been nasty. Too many men on the ice penalty. Nathan Miller smartly brings it in, just scrapes it in again along the sideboards. Nathan Miller still has, nope. Sowers able to rip it away from him. Beautiful pass over to Cooper. Fight bats it out of the zone. It is out of the zone. Sowers unable to keep it in. Good pass to Rudy. Cooper McCarty going in. High slot. Here's Sowers as well. Late man Nestor. Double point. Took a tree by Fight. He's going to pass over the big boy. See if he can clear it out of the zone cleanly and make a nice pass. Unable to get to the ball is Nestor. Held up by Miller. Miller with the pass back. Tries to get a shot, deflected. Phone in front. Nope, still loose. Scardine with the rebound goal. Miller to big boy to Scardine. Packer on the board. 2-1 game. corner, Spike finds it. Sunshine gets there first. Sunshine looking for passing options, looking for another Knightmare goal. Just under 8 minutes left to play here in the second. Knightmare lead 2-1 over the Pack. Still a close game. We're right about at the halfway point. Flipped up. Nice play. Buried by Summers. Flipped up over the defenseman's stick. Just willed that with a nice hard shot low. Pack just tied it up based on Summers' goal, 17. Back to the drawing board. It is a 2-2 ball game. Face-off won by the Knightmare. Back to Bowling. Bowling comes it on the boards. Over to Blauman. Blauman gets it deep into the zone. Yonan pursuing. Blauman thought he might have it. No. Sigler gets to the ball. Sigler looking for Fike. Doesn't quite find him. Good pass attempt off the boards, but it went right to Bowling. Bowling, nice pass to Sunstrom. Sunstrom fires. Big save by Greco. And Howell put a nice shot on for it too. Lots of carnage in front of the net. Sunstrom. See if Sigler can get it out. Beautiful! Beautiful pass attempt over to Scardine. Scardine still has it alive. Bowling gets to it first. Big boy has it. He's going to look for Scardine in front. Pursued by Howell. Has to go to the corner with it. Just wide. Decker looking to get rid of it, gives it over to Howell. Out of play. Just over 5.5 minutes in the second period remaining. Just over 5.5. Tie game, 2-2. Pack versus Knightmare. I haven't mentioned this until now, but next week, May 19th, we begin playoffs. Playoffs? Howell looking to get past Spike. He doesn't. Spike's still not out of it. With a streaking Lion, 3-on-3, but Scardine makes a really nice hustle play to make sure that Rudy's covered. Pass over to Spike, see if Scardine can get that. Holmeyer, no. Howell funnels it in front. Baird able to get it out of the reach of Ben Sowers. Probably saved a good quality chance there. Holmeyer available, looking for an opportunity to strike. Baird has it plenty of time. See if he can get past Decker. Nope. Good. Scardine's feet. He finds a way. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Over to Miller. Miller hustles. She gets a shot. Just wide. I think it's deflected off the building's gear. Holmeyer digs it out of the corner. Looking for Miller in front. No. Quick McCarty grabs the rebound. So 1-on-2, but he can't quite get full handle on it. Dumps it in the corner. Safe place. They're trying to toss it loose out of his control. Sunshine finds it. That back on the stick. Wow. And a goal. Knightmare goal by Sunshine, second tonight. 3-2. Knightmare score. 3:20 left to play in the second period. Face-off won by the pack. Not controlled by the pack. Miller has it. Now he controls it. Still in the zone, though. No call. Kohlmeyer over to Summers. Turns it over. Torres gets it deep. Torres giving chase. Pursued by Baird. Torres gives it back to Sundstrom. Sundstrom looking for McCarty. Funnels it in front. No. Baird able to just get it out of trouble. Kohlmeyer can't quite get the pass right to Summers. Miller getting it deep. Onside play. Gets it past Nestor. Summers looking for a good shot. Found one. Kelly in the corner. Nice clear. Ring around attempt. Here comes Torres. There's a neutral zone. Get past Baird. I believe Cooper McCarty was offside on that play. Face off right here with referee Zachary Betts. Ryan has it, shoots. Gets him back behind the net, still controlling the ball. Rudy, maybe looking for Kelly, puts him in front. Finds Blauman, but not cleanly. Torres gives chase, puts him in front of the net. Nope, blocked by Scardine. Scardine coming out with it, with speed. Scardine can run, just went right by Lyon. Shot by Sigla, deflected wide by the goalie with the first zone rebound. Sigla's still looking for it behind the net, on the side, in the corner. Sigla and Big Boy cycling, gets a shot in front, no, well wide. Scardine looking for the rebound. Nice play there by Nestor. Here's Blauman, plenty of time. Gets past Yonan. There's Spike, gets a quick shot. Looks like we have a delayed penalty call on the pack. Sigla has it. That's going to be... Yeah, there was a sliding play by Fike, which inadvertently tripped the opposing player, Blauman. That's going to be 2-minute running clock penalty on Fike for tripping. Doesn't like it. It was a sliding play, but nonetheless, it did trip and impede the individual. I think that's a good call there by Zach Betts, referee. Back buzzers at the end of the second period. 3-2 Knightmare lead. Heading into the third. Welcome to second intermission. We will be back. Betts referees, Betts brothers, taking the time to explain the penalty over to Fike, making sure that he understands, I assume. About ready to begin the third period. 13 minutes fresh on the clock, 13 minutes left in regulation. Knightmare lead 3-2, but we've got 13 minutes left, and we have a Knightmare power play. Let's see if the pack can kill this penalty, maybe come out with some momentum that'll lead to an offense. Ball held deep by Summers. Nice play there. Nestor gets it out quickly. Over to Sellers. Howell up to Sundstrom, and now the Knightmare back on the attack. Sundstrom quarterback in the power play here. Back to Howell. Howell's got Nestor on the back end. Nestor back to Howell. Floods the pass. And Summers is able to come out with it. He's got an odd man rush. A breakaway. No goal. Miller gets a shot. Nestor comes out with it. We've got Sowers, Rudy. Back to Sowers. Then Sowers, plenty of room. Is he going to get a shot? He does. High and wide. Lyon for the rebound. Back to Nestor on the point. Nestor over to his D partner, Howell. Howell finds Sowers in the corner. Sowers looking for Sunstrom. Shot, just wide. Lyon back to Nestor. Look for this again. Nestor back over to Lyon. Back in the corner. Got Sunstrom in front of the net. Look for a deflection, cycling around. Now Lyon covering point. For Nestor. Nestor over to Lyon. Lyon back to Howell. Ball still is. Beautiful pass over to Sowers. Sowers, Lyon back to Nestor. Nestor back to Rudy. Rudy's got some room in front of him. Sowers retrieves it, gives it back to D. Howell met with a good forecheck, out of the zone. Beautiful play by Summers. 17, another breakaway chance. Delayed penalty on the Knightmare. Interference call against Howell. Howell doesn't like it, but again, another great call by referee Alex Betts. An aggressive penalty kill there by Summers. He looked great that whole penalty kill. Had at least 2 shots, and then we drew a penalty. So he's really trying to bring the Pack back into this single-handedly. And now he's going to catch his breath, take a draw, and Pike is out of the box. So we're going to be the opposite of even strength. We're going to have a Pack power play down here at this zone. Face-off in the Knightmare zone. Pack have an opportunity to tie it if they can find out who goes out. A 3-2 lead for the Knightmare. We'll see if the Pack can tie it up on this power play. Face-off, won by Scardine, but controlled by the Knightmare. Shot out. Out of play. Kingston wins the draw over to, almost held in by Baird. Valiant effort. I'll wait for his man to get on the side. Here's Big Boy. Pass it back to Baird. Baird over to Sigla. Beautiful pass. Sigla fires. No goal. Deflected into the corner. Sigla gets his own rebound. Looking for Scardine in front. No. Fight. Point. Nice wide pass attempted for Big Boy. Got Baird to the point. Baird shoots. Deflected by Kelly. Sigla gets the rebound. He gets a shot at the high slot. Wide. Time to regroup. 40 seconds left on the power play. Power play here for the Pack. Good opportunity to tie it up. They suffer a 1-goal deficit. Pike from the point. Rips it. Blocked. Sunstrom chips it. Gonna get out of the zone. He does. No icing. 24 seconds left on the power play opportunity.
Hurry up, 20 seconds.
Nice play by Kelly. It is right on net. No icing. 2 seconds remaining in the power play. Power play opportunity squandered. Even strength. Here comes Howell back out of the box. All right, Fight carries it over. Rink wide pass. No idea that was due. Sigla gets a nice chip off the boards. Gets his own rebound. Attempting to pass inside. No. Sunstrom gets it. He sees Kelly. Kelly in the corner. Disrupted by Pike. Pike out to Sigla. Sigla over the center line. Sigla may have a shot. Pursued by Decker and Bowling. Sigla gets a shot. Deflected high into the net. 8 minutes remaining in regulation. The Lions take the face off against Summers, controlled by the Knightmare. Nestor over to Decker in the corner. Decker pursues. Howell gets over the line, taken right back by Yonan. Yonan rips it on net. Nestor over to Decker. Decker, quick pass over the Lion. Lion, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Lion trying to beat Fike, pulls up. Just got Howell in short in front. Cooper Carty, shot. Ooh, wide open net. Lion, nope, misses well wide. Cooper Carty, ball back to Lion. Lion looking for a short. Howell fires around rear behind the net over to Rudy. Rudy looking for Cooper McCarty. No, looking for Howell. Right in front, covered by Greco. Right in front, goalie plays it, hands it off to Bowling. Pass misses at Mark. Fired by Kohlmeyer. Miller. Ball contained by Yonan. Cowboy Robinson giving us a hand. Torres clears the zone. Nice play. Pursuing Fike. Fike over to Miller. Nice heads up play to get onside. Miller fires it on net. Just wide of Yonan. It's the net for a face-off. Just over 5.5 remaining in regulation. Knightmare lead 3-2 over the Pack. 5:28 left to play. Face-off 1. Knightmare. Over to McCarty. Tries to slip it past Baird. He can't. Baird keeps it inside. That was bopped in by Sundstrom. Yeah, inadvertently. Probably reflex at this point. Out of play. Great call by the referees. All right, draw against Scardine. Lion. Scardine wins the draw. Fight. It's a nice, beautiful board bash. Scardine over to Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer shoots wide. Carty on the rush. He's going to look in front. Torres, no. Hustle. Knightmare looking for another goal. Just over 4 minutes remaining in regulation. 3-2 lead over the Pack. Face off here in the near side of the Pack zone. Sundstrom and Scardine lining up yet again. Face off, one by Sundstrom. Back to Bowling. Shot wide. Sundstrom gets another shot, deflected up into the net. Face off. Should be over here. Due to the deflection, should be inside the zone. Inside the front circle. Nice hustle, beautiful. Look at the Sigala. Sigala, is he gonna find him in front? Loose ball, loose ball. We have a delayed penalty. Tripping, 2 minutes, running clock. I believe that one is on 88 Kelly. Pat call a timeout. We'll stay tuned right here. 3 minutes remaining in regulation. 2 minutes of it will be a power play. power play on the clock. Just over 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Pack down by 1 goal. Ring around, not successful. Does not clear the zone. Not to the point, man. Sigla looking for fight. Fires. Scardine with it. Push in front. No. Scardine still has it. Looking for Big Boy. Sigler streaking up. Back to Scardine. Scardine at the point. Fires. Body's in front. Can't get through. Unable to clear it. Ooh, fight keep it in. Beautiful pass over to Scardine, his D partner. Nice play by Nestor. Held in by Fike. Fike rips it at the net. Deflected wide by the foot of Rudy. Summers. Nope, not quick enough shot. Deflected by Sunstone. Sunstone trying to clear the zone a little bit too high. We have a whistle. Just because they hit the rafters. Running clock. Could change if they want the most out of their power play. Empty net situation. Empty net for the Pack. 1 minute remaining. Empty net for the Pack. They're going for it. Sigla at the point. Back to Miller. Miller in the corner. Looking in front for Kohlmeyer. No. Oh, Scardine this wide. Flip that. Still in the corner. Miller. Finds Summers. Summers back to Sigla. Sigla. Over to Fike. Fike. Deflected. Nice block by Simpson. This one blocking shots all night. Able to get out of the zone. No icing. Empty net. Just under 40 to go. Icing. Did they stop the clock? They did. 30 seconds. 36 seconds remaining in regulation. Pack still looking for one more goal. Face off down here due to that icing. Sunstrom facing off against Summers. It's important who's going to win that draw. Back to the Pack. Pack. Scardine fires it right into a body. Nestor looking to munch some minutes in the corner. Kohlmeyer around behind the net. Scardine can't get it. Sigla passes over to Scardine. Scardine into the corner for Miller. Miller looking for action on a high slot, but too many bodies. Scardine gathering around. Sigla needs to spread out a little bit. 8 seconds. 8 seconds left in the power play opportunity. Still an empty net. Summers shot at the theory. I thought that was going to hop over bowling. No. Knightmare are able to pull out the win 3-2 over the Pack. That was game 4, May 12, 2025. Miller not pleased. Hell of an effort, Pack. That was game 4 from Indianapolis, Ellenberger Park. Thanks for watching. Signing off, Matt Whitaker.